I gotta write this down so I don't forget it.
Yeah, don't forget it. That'd be good. That'd be good. Man, Jerry, we're here. We're here. Appreciate the listeners for bearing with us so far, by the way. Just have a technical note for those people who are, listening through all these episodes. I'm trying a couple of different things technically to deal with. Sometimes Jerry and I have long pauses because we smoke too much weed or drink too much bourbon during the recordings. So in an effort to try and normalize all of the pauses within reason, I've tried to employ a couple of things on the software side. And I go back and listen, and sometimes it feels a little bit chopped up. So I'm working with it. Bear with us, folks. We're learning. So I appreciate you. I just wanted to touch on that. How we doing today, Jerry?
I'm doing just fine, sir. It's an exciting time. We are exactly 7 days away from the very first game to kick off the 2025 NFL season.
Ooh, baby.
It's exciting stuff.
Are we actually ready for that, Jerry?
I am. I'm stoked.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm off on Thursday night.
Nice.
But I'm not off on Friday night, but still. Or Friday morning, but that's all right. I'm still going to watch that whole damn game, and I'm going into work feeling however the hell I'm going to be feeling.
Nice. I like it. As everybody knows, well, everybody doesn't know, we're in a couple leagues together. We have a best ball draft that we're currently doing right now. It's on another slow draft. Jerry and I apparently have a penchant for finding these slow draft leagues, which I fucking can't believe that it's 2025, guys, girls. Like, what the fuck are we doing here with these slow drafts? Honestly, this is great. What are we even doing here, man? It's sometimes it's shit like that makes me think.
We end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
And nobody wants to look like they're a monkey fucking a football out there, right, Jerry? Nobody wants to do that, right?
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
Can somebody send Jerry Jones the fucking memo then, please?
Oh, boy.
Can someone please send that man the memo?
Oh, boy.
Welcome to another episode.
We're gonna get this out of the way quick, right?
Of the Armchair Fanatics Football Podcast. I have no idea how long this is gonna take, Jerry.
Man, I hope it's not too long.
No idea.
I'm just gonna report and I'm gonna let you react. How about that?
Jerry, I'm bringing out the big guns. I did not give you the warning, but I'm bringing out the big guns tonight. This is a night of epic changes to my organization, and I am making a decision tonight.
The Garrison.
We're going with the Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon, 140.2 proof.
Shit, I should just pound this Buffalo Trace and go for my highest proof one just so I can roll with you.
Oh, the smell on this is so unbelievably good. It's weird because, like, I don't know, alcohol sometimes just has that like stifling alcohol taste, but some of these like fine spirits are really fine, and this is definitely one of them. They only make 10,000 bottles of the Cowboy version bourbon in a year. The bottle that I'm currently holding in my right hand was done in a food grade corn variety, #1 white, from farms in South Texas. And it was aged in oak, distilled and barreled in 2018. Bottle number 8,405, released in 2024. Oh, baby. Shout out to the Garrison Brothers for making some pretty fucking incredible bourbon. The experience on this thing is fan-fucking-tastic. The bottle's waxed at the top there, but underneath that wax is like an actual like leather lace that you have to pull to like break that wax on the top of it. Super cool experience. Really enjoy it. Oh my god, it smells like magic. Magic.
Well, I'm trying to match your enthusiasm, and especially your proof.
But the difference, of course, with this one, sorry to cut you off. I fucking love this shit.
Oh, no, go ahead.
This proof is unbelievably clean. Like this actually has the same burn as like the magic number, like more in that 48s, 47, like, you know, it's crazy. Yeah. If you just gave it to me and told me that it was 70, I'd say that you were lying to me. No.
So I have I just poured myself a Buffalo Trace. I'm going to make that go away really, really quickly. But I have Chestnut Farm single barrel, 8-year-old, 125 proof. And then I have the Rebel cask strength.
Oh, baby.
That is a 7-year, 122 proof.
Rebel's fantastic.
So what I'm going to do is yes, it is, and thank you for putting me onto it, because this is my second bottle from their line that I've had. The other one I have is the.
You got to get that 10-year Black Label single barrel, man. It's so good. That's the best one. That one's fire.
The one I have the other one is a 110 proof stave finish collection. So that one didn't last very long. It's almost gone. So is this one. But I'm gonna let you select between those two, because since you are. We're about to get into it.
Go to the Lux.
I want to try
Rebel for sure. Yeah, Lux Distillers.
Okay. I'm trying to match the energy.
Do it. Let's go there. I don't even. I think people might be surprised by this take, which is totally fine. Totally fine. I have to have a little sippy before I cheery here. This is just too good.
Yeah.
Oh,
bottle might go away tonight.
Wow. That was magic in a glass right there.
Nice.
Cheers, Jerry.
Cheers, sir. Ooh. To 1 week away and to what we're about to talk about.
Amen.
Would you like me to begin by just reporting?
Yeah, fuck. Go ahead. Might as well.
Okay, so as you all should know by now, at least by the time you're listening to this, if you have any sort of connection to the world, meaning a cell phone, you would have realized that today a very historic trade was made. Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys was traded to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks, a defensive tackle. And then I don't know the guy's name. Sorry, I'm not. If you know, just chime in.
Kenny Clark.
Okay, thank you. And then was paid the money he wanted. He got a 4-year, $188 million contract with $120 million of those dollars guaranteed. The largest contract for a non-quarterback, getting him a whopping $47 million a year. Now, before I allow Cory to give us his thoughts, I'm going to go ahead and share what I just saw. I just saw Jerry Jones's interview, and oh boy. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, he was interviewed last week, and he said that it was absolute BS of any rumors or any talk of trading Micah. Then he says today that Micah was in conversation to be traded as early as the spring. And then proceeds to say, well, we thought about it, but he said Michael was very good to us for 4 years, but we feel like we got some really good return for him. So like, what the fuck, bro? First of all, he called him Michael. Like, that's just so messed up. And then flat out lies after saying there was absolutely no talks of trading him, and he was talking about trading him 4 months ago. 5 months ago. That's crazy, dude. Oh, this is spicy. This is very, very spicy, and I cannot wait to hear your reaction. I'm actually going to mute my mic so that I can give you full run. Go ahead.
Appreciate you. How do I put this politely to maybe put a nutshell on people that don't want to hear the rant but are definitely going to stick around for the rant? Good fucking riddance, you jackass. Micah Parsons, like, there's consistently, all I ever heard about you was you're just a little bitch. You whine, you fucking complain. You're just a fucking menace in the locker room, my guy. There's a reason why this impassioned Cowboys fan over here hasn't really talked about you like DeMarcus Ware or Deion Sanders or Charles Haley. I want to make sure that we have a wide range of different listeners to understand the depth of it. Even Dat Wynn, I think, had a better character than you, to be honest with you. So I am super not upset about this because I think they actually made a pretty decent trade. Fucking hallelujah, Jerry Jones. I mean, for the amount of stupid shit that comes out of your mouth, as you just alluded to, because what he said was fucking stupid. Like, you're just either he's honestly like losing it in front of us, or he's losing it in front of us. I really don't know the other option behind that, because it's just not true what he said, and he's full of shit. Totally full of shit. Yeah. I was really happy. I didn't share this. It was like a week or two ago. Jason Lockenfora was on the Tony Kornheiser show, and he mentioned about the situation and how like Jerry Jones is just a clown. And if he was a Dallas Cowboys fan, he would have, had an economic embargo and basically said, I'm gone until this guy's, dead. Which is surprise, right? My fucking situation that I've been in for, since Jerry Jones fucking moved the team to the new stadium. That was like what, I don't know, when like the shit gets real moment for you. If you're like a really diehard football fan, everything becomes like political at some point in time. And I'm not saying like Democrat and Republican. I'm talking like, if you're involved in community sports and, you want to get involved a little bit more and kind of give your time, you start to run into like these weird, like political things, right? These weird, like tug and pulls between these like relationships, that occur. And, that is definitely one of the things where, like, man alive, I couldn't fucking believe what I was hearing. Like, I'll never forget it, Jerry. I've told you, like, when I went to Texas Stadium, the last game that I saw there was the second to last game at Texas Stadium versus the New York Giants, when they had Josh Jacobs and fucking that whole 3-man wrecking crew, when they were just dominating fools. And it was the only game that year that they were held to under 100 yards. We held them 99 yards in that game. It was fucking rad. But it was super depressing because, I'd gone to the games for a few years and gotten to know some of these season ticket holders, and the fucking price that Jerry Jones was asking from some of these people was absolutely fucking obscene. Obscene. And for anybody who doesn't know the local area in Dallas, they used to be in Irving and then they moved to Arlington. It's a little bit of a drive. And all these people didn't really give a shit about that. They cared more the fact that, season tickets were now 4 to 5 times higher than what they were currently being charged. And there's just no feasible economical way that they were going to be able to overcome that hurdle to continue to be Dallas Cowboys fans. So they're fucking priced out of the stadium. And for me, that has always not sat right with me. I was already having a lot of problems with the way Jerry Jones fucking treated Jimmy. And, basically these two guys just had a couple of too many wobbly pops and fucking let the egos get the best of them. And here we are fucking 30 years later in a fucking shit sandwich. Like, thanks, Jones. You're a dick. But this is a good trade. This is an actual good trade. We get 2 first-round draft picks, which is brilliant. You know, we finally actually get a first-round draft pick and multiple first-round picks in a draft, which is really, really nice. And it covers a couple of different classes. We're not like pigeonholed into like a first and a third, you know, next year. We actually get a couple of different classes so that we do, you know, we're not pigeonholed to that current draft class of talent, right? There's some classes that are stronger in some years for different talent. And so I'm really hoping that we can also take advantage of that as a franchise. The other big thing, and I texted you this right away because that was my initial reaction, right? It was like, if it's only 2 first rounders, that's the bare minimum. It has to be more than that, or else I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Kenny Clark is a decent defensive lineman. He's just turning 30, but you know, he did have a down year last year. He only had 1 sack, but he does usually have multiple sacks in seasons. It's usually around the 6 to 7 mark. There's a couple of seasons with a couple of 4s in there, but he's regularly getting to the passer and is a sufficient upgrade to our pretty terrible, mediocre line right now. You know, he applies pressure in the middle. He's a nose tackle. I really like the guy, actually. I like his technique. I think he's really good in the trenches. So I like the fact that we do lose Micah Parsons right now, who, you know, again, on the field is a good player. His performance is at a high level. I do, you know, like that fact about him. We are going to have that come away, but we do get pressure up the middle still, you know, to help with certain situations. So I really do like the addition of Kenny Clark in the short term here. And then in the long term, I'm really hoping that we can do something with these 2 first-round draft picks here and turn them into some chicken salad. From the chicken shit situation is, you know, we are losing a fair amount of defensive production from Micah Parsons in that role and for our team, which is frustrating. We have typically had one of the better defenses in the National Football League, definitely in fantasy terms, because of the opportunities that they've created for, you know, interceptions and fumbles, sacks. They've been doing really, really well with that. Pick sixes. It's been a pretty opportunistic defense. Don't think that's going to be the case this year. There's definitely going to be a dynamic change when you don't have to allocate resources to somebody as talented as Micah Parsons. You have to keep in mind that they're actually allocating 2 people to him generally all the time. There's very few situations where Micah Parsons is in single coverage. So now the fact that you don't have to worry about a threat like that is definitely concerning for me. It's always good to have a superstar out there so you can, you know, create other opportunities for other players on the team, and, you know, be successful that way. So those are definitely some of the frustrations that I have. Probably the biggest frustration, honestly, end of the day, and you might think this is a joke, and that's fine, and this is probably obviously a bad thing to say for people like me who believe in karma and karmic retribution and stuff like that. The worst part of the day is that Jerry Jones is still alive. It has not happened yet, folks. That motherfucker is still continuing to meddle in the Dallas Cowboys franchise. And it's super tiring. I'm getting really tired of the bullshit. It was definitely an interesting day today. I was really excited to see what the news was going to be. And, you know, I think I've hung on for another few years of mediocrity here. But Jerry needs to go. This is just... and I'm just over the circus, bro. I'm over the circus. Like, there's just a certain point in time. Like, one of the reasons that I decided to choose the Dallas Cowboys as my franchise when I was a kid was because they had some flash to them, but they were fucking just thoroughly whoop your ass on the field in every single facet, at every single position. They outworked you, outclassed you, and it was over. And there's a little bit of flair to it. It just didn't. It's bad. It's so bad now, and I've heard rumors that this is Jerry's fault because he likes to encourage people to contribute to the circus and not necessarily be all about football, which wouldn't fucking surprise me. But it's annoying. I'm over it. I want my team to fucking win football games, and I want championships. I just want them. And I know every fan wants that. But bitch, please, it's been 30 years. Fuck you. Like 30 fucking years of fucking mediocrity. It's time. It's fucking time. Figure it out. And
all right,
there we go, Jerry.
all right. I'm gonna get you off that soapbox real quick. I just want to react on that. I just wrote some stuff down. Most importantly, correction: it's not 120 guaranteed; it's 136 guaranteed for Micah Parsons with the Packers signing him out. As far as pricing out, when you saw the pricing out, that happened everywhere. Unfortunately, it took a little while longer. It just happened a little sooner with the Cowboys because Jerry Jones is a businessman. He's an old school white dude who you can't say shit to. You can't tell him shit. All right. He knows it all. He's done it all. He's that guy. Like that old school fucking old man. There's not a fucking thing you can tell that guy. So you know what though? I will give him props though, because although the production on the field wasn't maybe what he was accustomed to early in his ownership and with Jimmy Johnson and the big three and those guys and all that. He did manage to create a worldwide business. It's one of the highest valued franchises in all of sports in the world. And he's made a fuck ton of money. Like, good for him in that point. But yes, as a fan, I understand all your frustrations. Now, Kenny Clark, 3-time Pro Bowler. What he's going to do is he's going to make you guys probably a better run defense, because you guys have not been a very good run defense since Micah's been there. That's been kind of a problem, So
I will correct you.
There's a chance to help that out.
We have not been a good run defense since DeMarcus Ware left.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just talking in Micah. Like I don't know all of that. So thank you for that. Extra. Elaboration on that. But
it was frustrating.
I got you. But I mean, like you said, 2 first-round picks. That's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, especially if well, it's not gonna be the greatest, but you're gonna get a guy that can probably play right away, because it's gonna be a later draft, because the Packers should make the playoffs. It's not gonna be a lottery pick or anything like that. But 2 of them is pretty awesome, especially in consecutive years. So you're gonna have a total of 4 first-round picks in the next 2 drafts. That's pretty damn awesome. So I can't hate on that. So there you go, man. I agree, and I appreciate and respect your opinion about that, about him being cancerous and being full of himself and everything. I never had a really good picture of him in my mind, because like the fact that he's been in the league 4 years and dude's already podcasting and all that shit, you know what I mean? It's like,
it's just his interviews.
You need to be focusing on your craft, man.
Sometimes
you need to be all about your craft.
Sometimes you just know when you listen to people in the post game and you're just like, that's not the right thing to say. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's just never been the person to like take responsibility, and it fucking frustrates me.
Because he's been the best at what he does for a really, really long time, and everybody's always catered to him and coddled him and all that stuff. He's been in his bubble.
We have enough fucking head cases on offense. I don't need more on fucking defense.
Right.
Like, fuck off.
I agree though. I agree. Getting him out of there is I think ultimately it's better for your team. Like, you have enough drama, you don't need more.
Yeah. 100%. All right, Jerry, fucking segment break here, and potentially an episode end, and we'll start the next episode.
Okay.